What's going on, guys? Derek Harris, and I want to do a quick review of this movie Pain and Gain, where Mark and Dwayne Johnson played in, and it was about Mark. He was a personal trainer, and Dwayne came and he wanted to be one because he was incarcerated and he couldn't find a job, so he actually started working there with him. And Mark, he used to be in jail too, but because he got in trouble, but he came out and this guy gave him a shot at working at this gym. And he took the gym to a whole new level to where, he got so many clients come in, they was making so much money. And then he had a new client come in to where this guy, he was rich. I mean, he was like filthy rich, but he was a pain in the butt. He was a butthole. So, he was just instead of talking, and Mark, he was just thinking that, my life sucks. Mark just said, my life sucks. I'm a personal trainer, and, I only get to hit on the women, but I ain't got no cars and stuff like that. So they ended up kidnapping this guy. Him and Dwayne and somebody else, they ended up kidnapping this guy and trying to take his money. So what happened is, they ended up getting away with the money. They were spending so much money and bought all this stuff, and they was living their life, but they got caught. But the moral of the story was that he was always determined to do something better to get out of the job force. He wanted to do something for himself because the guy who he was training, he didn't work for nobody. He owned his own stuff. He owned his own company. He had so much money, he could do what he wanted to do, and that's the way that he wanted to be. He wanted to do what he wanted to do. He didn't want to answer to nobody else. And so they kidnapped this guy, right? And one thing in the movie he would always do is pump himself up, because he actually went to this seminar to where this Chinese guy was talking about making money and get off your butt. And so he wanted that lifestyle, right? So in the movie he always say pump himself up. So he was personal trainer. He always do weights. I'm like, I need a pump. I need a pump. Pump it up. Let's pump it up. Let's get it. Let's get it. Come on. So he was always pumping himself up because he knew it was something else out there. He knew it was something better out there than what he was doing, right? So he was always get pumped, get that person inside of him that wanted more, right? And so, like I said, the moral of the story, guys, is that, if you want more out of life, you got to go get it. You have to go get it. That was the whole point of them doing this movie, is showing you, look, you're going to have pain, right? It's going to be pain, but you got to push through it. You got to do what you got to do to succeed. And that's a problem that a lot of us, have in this industry or have in this world, to where not only business, but in life, you're failing because you're not willing to push through the pain. You're not willing to do what it takes to succeed, right? So guys, what I want you to do right now, like I said before, the whole point of this movie was he was trying to get out of job work. He was trying to live his lifestyle. Stop answering to somebody else. Stop doing what somebody else told him to do, right? Answer to himself. Do whatever he want to do, like the guy he was training. So guys, you need to be in that same state. You need to be in that same mindset to where you don't want to work for nobody else. You at a job right now. I used to be the same way. I used to work a job, but now I don't, because of me doing what I want to do and me getting involved with the right program that allowed me, to not have to go back to the corporate world. And guys, that's where your mindset need to be. That's where you need to be. You're working at a job right now, but that should not be the end, right? You should be pumping iron like Mike did, right? You should be doing what you want to do, guys. And the only way to do that is that you got to find a way to get out of the corporate world. So guys, go ahead and click that link below this video. I want you to get started with this program that's going to allow you, going to position you to be able to one day leave that job, right? To one day be able to live the life that you want to live, do what you want to do. So you'll be able to pump iron, right? You'll be able to pump iron like Mike did. So guys, go ahead and click that link below this video and get started, because what's going to happen is you're going to be able to push through that pain that you've always been through to a better life, guys. So go ahead and click that link below this video. Hope to see you inside. Take care.